today we're going to be talking about supplement, and this particular supplement is called NMN. A lot of you guys have been asking me about NMN supplement and how it works and why do we need to take it, what does it help you. So this supplement, NMN supplement, has been such a big just talked about, and like everyone has been asking what is NMN and when do we need to start using it. So I got this brand, Anera, their founder, to come up and really talk to us. Oh, hey, Trang. How are you?
Hey, Ben, how's it going, Ben? Thanks for having
Good.
me on.
Thank you. I was just telling the audience that like a lot of people have been hyping about NMN and like why they need to take it, like it's helping longevity, and they hear like different things here and there, and I just want to have you on here and as the
Yeah,
founder of Anera to really educate us about what is NMN, why is it so important, how can it help us, and I know you have a great personal story with
yeah.
NMN, so just thank you for your time, by the way. Thank you for being here. So
Thanks for
can you
having
just
me.
help us understand like why we need NMN and what's the hype?
For sure, for sure. I mean, this is such an incredible molecule. NMN, another word for it is nicotinamide mononucleotide. It's a long name. Anyways, it's what it does is it powers your, repairs your cells, gives you energy. So as you get older, right, 30 and up, pretty much, right, 30 and up, 40 and up, you start to lose your NAD plus levels. NAD is, it's a molecule that pretty much powers your whole entire body. This is what gives you energy. This is what helps you repair. This is what pretty much just gives you, lots of energy in life. And as you get older, you start losing that. And what NMN does is you start taking your NMN, it brings the NAD levels back. So it starts giving you energy. It starts giving you recovery. It starts giving you mental focus and everything, right? So yeah, man, it's an amazing supplement, and it really pretty much changed my life for the better. So basically, in 2023, I started developing really bad unknown pains in both my feet. So they were both inflamed every single day. There was bruising on both my feet, and I didn't even know what was going on. So I checked with the doctors. I went to specialists. I did an MRI scan. I did X-rays. I did blood work. I did everything that the doctors told me to do, and they gave me nonstop prescription medications, painkillers to deal with this daily because my quality of life went downhill. I was depressed. I couldn't hang out with my kids. My wife had to literally help me out of bed every day because I couldn't really walk. It felt like I had broken bones. And there was no they just couldn't find out what it was. The MRI scans came back. They were like, Truck, you had some extra fluid in your feet. What does that even mean, right?
Right.
And yeah, so I was just suffering. I was in a dark place in my life during that time. And next thing you know, my buddy, a friend, he brought a supplement back from Asia, and it was he was like, "Hey, try this out." I'm like, "What is it called? What is it?" It's called NMN. What the hell is NMN, right? Anyways, I was depressed, and I was like, "Hey, I'll give it a shot. I'll try anything because nothing's working." And I tried it, and within 3 days, things started changing in my body. My inflammation started, going down. My bruising started going away. But I didn't believe this. I was like, "No, man, this can't be it." So I waited a week. Things got better. I'm like, "No, I still don't believe it." I waited week after week. I waited a full month before I actually made a decision on is this working or not. Within that month, my feet not only healed, my inflammation went away, my bruising went away. I was able to wear my shoes that I could not wear before because when I used to touch my feet, it would hurt like hell. Not only that, my depression went away and my mental clarity shot up. I was very focused, I was very determined, and I was like, you know what? I need to help people with this product. Right away, I thought about my family and friends. I'm like, because I know a lot of people suffering inside, mentally, physically, and emotionally, right? And what NMN did was it fixed all of that for me because it works at the cellular level, right? So it's very a very special compound. Like it's I've never heard of anything like this. I've never seen anything like this out there. So I just went. I did a deep dive into this, and during that time, I had a supplement company, but I just didn't know what to do. Like I didn't want to sell caffeine or sugars, and because those things are like slowly poisoning people, right?
Right.
So that's not right to do that. So I'm like, hey, you know what? I got to get this. I got to get people to know about this. So I made it my mission to, just help people with this product, right?
Right.
So yeah, so that's how my company Anera came to be.
Right.
It became a company to lift others out of the darkness, right? Whether it's mentally, physically, or emotionally, because those are the three things that I suffered from, and it really helped me. Yeah. So fast forward 2025, I feel like a different person. I feel amazing every single day.
So this NNM give you more energy and helps
Yeah.
with your inflammation in just like weeks, and you can definitely feel the energy, the
Yeah.
anti-inflammation,
Benny,
and
I'm 48 years old. I'm almost 50, and I feel like I'm a 30-year-old, man. I got every day, Monday to Friday, and sometimes Saturday, I'm at the gym
yeah,
every
yeah,
day. That's a given, right? So I start my day, and I call it the ritual. Every morning, I get up early around 6 or 7 a.m. I go downstairs. I have my big glass of water. I have my 5 grams of creatine in there. I have my 500 mg of NMN powder under my tongue. It's called sublingual method. You put it on your tongue so you get it into your system better, right? It's more bioavailable and all that stuff. Anyways, that's what I call my ritual. I do that every morning, every single day, and I've been doing that for the past 2 years. And honestly, man, it's been a game changer. And not only that, I've changed it's made me change my life around in a lot of positive ways. I started intermittent fasting every single day. So I eat between 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. every single day, 2 meals a day. And at the end of every month, I do a 72-hour water fast. So I've incorporated this protocol with my supplement stack. And man, I honestly, man, I'm like energy through the roof. My mental clarity, like it's been amazing. I haven't had brain fog in forever. So like every day I'm sharp, every day I'm dialed in, and every day I want to motivate others, right, and help others. So I feel like NMN has made me do all these things. It's hard to
yeah.
describe, but it's truly, I'm a living, walking like trial, clinical trial for this, man. It's like I've been doing it every day for 2 years, and honestly, man, I've never believed in supplements as much as this before because this definitely works. Yeah,
Right.
it's insane, and I just want to share it with the world if I can.
And you mentioned about this Anera, so like this brand that you
Yeah,
pretty much came up with, and I'd love to hear like the stories behind it because I know you
yeah,
mentioned about like how you went down the rabbit hole of like finding what M&M is
yeah,
and all the
yeah,
different types of and with your integrity and your quality
yeah,
standards
yeah.
and all everything. Like I just love to all the audience know like not all supplements out there are made equally. They're not
That's
tested
right.
equally.
That's
They're
right.
not
Yeah,
sourced equally. So like tell us about like an era, like how do you even find this brand,
yeah,
this
yeah,
name, this type, or like how
yeah,
do we even know if it's the best one? Like,
yeah. Through a lot of research, I was able to partner up with a producer of NMN. I consider them the best in the world. They pour tons of resources in clinical trials, human studies. Their method of producing NMN is the best in the world. And when you compare it to other companies don't even bother doing these kind of things. Other companies are not transparent. So we partner with them and we source from them. They are the best. We feel that they are the best, and we produce it here at a GMP certified facility in Canada. Our company is local. We're from Richmond. So we're Health Canada regulated. So everything we do is transparent and everything we do is the best of the best because I take it along with all my customers, right? Along with all my clients. So we're on the same journey. We know, like I know for a fact it's a great product, right? So it has to translate to our clients and customer base. We're not going to short anybody anything, right? So Yeah, I mean, everything we do is transparent, third-party lab testing. Quality is the purity, and it really matters. It's 99.9% pure. We do metal testing. Yeah, so by the time it gets to the consumer, it's been tested 3 times by third-party testings. Yeah, so it's got to be the best of the best. There's no shortcuts in this. You got to get regulated by Health Canada, which is probably the most stringent in the world, right? That's why we have our NPN number. It's a natural product number. So anytime you have a supplement in Canada, you need this number from Health Canada in order to sell to the consumers. Yeah,
That's amazing. So I also see like you guys have like different like um I guess concentration of it. Can you
yeah,
tell us a little bit about like what
yeah.
each concentration is about?
I think the one that you're looking at is Anera 24,000.
Yeah.
So it is 250 mg's of NMN and 150 mg of trans-resveratrol. So together it becomes 24,000 mg total for the whole bottle. So that's why we put it on. Another thing about our products, right, is we don't use any fillers or additives. Like most brands, they will have like magnesium stearate, silicon dioxide in their products. So it's not a pure product, right? That you're getting. You're getting a little bit of fillers and a little bit of additives added into the capsule. We don't have any of that. Our product is pure. It's just the straight ingredients that you're getting. You're getting NMN, and you're in that bottle. You're getting NMN and trans resveratrol together. So
Why did you
yeah,
put trans spiritual in it with
yeah.
the
That's
NMN?
so. Yeah, you know what? Trans resveratrol is a powerful antioxidant.
Hmm.
And excuse me, something's beeping around here. But anyways, NMN and transverse virtual when combined together is becomes a very very good synergy. I feel like it's like the king and queen right together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it makes for a great formula, and at the same time, it's still simplistic. It's still what separates Anera from other brands is we really focus on straight just singular compounds, nothing crazy, nothing like a massive formula of things, right? Like
Right.
20 or 30 different compounds where you don't know if it's third party lab tested. You don't know if this is enough dosage to even do anything, right? So what we do is, we want to concentrate and focus on 1 to 2 compounds at the very most. And you're getting exactly the right dosaging. That's
So
what we
that's why
focus on.
there's only like two ingredient
And
in
that's
this
it. Yeah. And no
particular
fillers
bottle.
and no
No
additives.
fillers, no
Yeah,
additives.
yeah. Vegan capsules is non-MGO. Like, yeah, it's it's everything.
So can
Yeah.
anyone take this? Like everyone of like with
Anybody
any?
can take this. Anybody can take this. But if you have any kind of a medical condition, maybe I would definitely consult with a doctor first and foremost. We have all that on our labels.
Right.
But for the general, like I would say that most people can take it unless you have an extreme medical condition. I would consult with a doctor. Yeah.
So like you mentioned about lab tested, like a lot of people is like, oh, I can get this from Costco or like
Yeah.
Popeyes or GNC or like the web is like cheaper, like other brands
Yeah.
are like cheaper.
That's
You,
right.
you mentioned
That's
about
right.
no fillers, but like can you like educate us a little bit about what does even that mean to a normal person? Like lab tests, like why should they even care? Like because a lot of people will like going for the cheapest one or like
Yeah.
the,
Yeah.
the one that they can afford, right?
That's
But
right.
but I'm hearing is like quality does
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
But can you like educate us a little bit like what's the quality and what's the lab
Sure.
test so
Sure.
so
Yeah.
so
I mean,
different from Anera, right? Like
yeah. A lot of brands they don't lab test, which is so basically you don't know where you're getting. It could be like a high purity NMN, but it could be also buffed with other type of fillers. Especially on Amazon. If you're buying NMN on Amazon, I think like about 60 to 70% of the products on there are not real NMN. They are fake. Yeah. Stuff in, if you're chasing cheap stuff, you're gonna get cheap quality ingredients, right? It's just like eating food. If you want to put really good, high quality whole foods into your system, it's gonna show and you're gonna feel it. But if you're eating like junk food and sugars and greasy foods and things like that, it's gonna show too, right? You're gonna feel sluggish. You're gonna feel the effects of it. So there are levels to NMN, just like there are levels to anything else out there, right? So always get a product that, first off, they do third-party lab testing, right? I would go with a product, that doesn't have any additives or fillers, just in case a lot of people might have these minute sensitivities towards it too. So that's
Oh,
just,
so
yeah,
it's
that's another
sensitive
thing.
to the filler, not
Yeah.
NMN. So
No,
if
not to
people
the
like
to the fillers.
react to like the
Yeah,
supplement, most of the time it's the filler that they're
yeah. Magnesium
reacting to.
stearate, silicon dioxide. I mean, look at these, man. These things sound crazy, right? So do your Google research on these things. People could have like some sort of allergies towards it. I would just much rather have a pure product at the end of the
Right.
day, right? It just
How
makes
how
more
can you
sense.
tell if there's filler if they put
So
sugar?
you definitely read the ingredient list, right? So it would say non-medicinal ingredients on regular brands. And then the
Oh,
non-medicinal ingredients would be like, rice flour, magnesium stearate, silicon dioxide, and I don't know what else that they put in, but a lot of other brands will put in a bunch of different fillers just to make, the capsule fill, right?
right, right,
So you're not getting the 250 mg of NMN product. You're probably getting like 150, and then the rest is different stuff. In our product, you're getting you're getting everything. So that's what separates us from other brands. You're getting
right,
what you paid for, and you're
right.
getting the absolute best ingredients that you could find, right, in the world.
So it's important because the lab tested that it is containing what it contains. That's the
Yes,
most important thing.
yes,
And what I'm hearing is that people are actually allergic or have allergic reaction to those non-medical ingredients, which
it could
is
happen.
those
Yeah,
fillers
yeah,
that makes it pretty bad or not
yeah,
a A grade
yeah.
supplement. And in
Definitely
this
not
case,
A-grade,
there's only two ingredients, which
and that's
is
it.
NMN and trispiritual.
Yeah, we want to keep it very simplistic, simplistic, the best, right? You don't want fillers in your product. If we
Definitely,
can do
definitely.
that, if we cannot have it in our products, that's what we want. We don't want to just in case somebody gets some sort of allergies or something towards it. And the fact that they're not getting the full NMN, they're getting other things combined together to make it the capsule, right? So we want to give people their money's worth.
So can people mix this with like their normal supplements, their multivitamins, their whatever they're taking, or like even
Yeah.
if people are on medication, like they can still have this, right? Like
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, if it's extreme, health conditions and stuff, I
right,
would talk to the doctor first. But yeah, like anything else, you could add it to your protocol. I would just skip the multivitamin. That does nothing for you. I would just take NMN because NMN works. NMN works at the cellular level. Does a multivitamin work on the cellular level? I don't think so, right? This works at a cellular level to repair and energize your cells, right? So I would if somebody's doing like 5 or 10 or 20 different things, I would start gradually decreasing and just maybe just do a few good compounds such as NMN, and that's it, right? You don't
right.
need a magnitude of things in your body. You just need a few really good things. Yeah, that's it.
Quality over quantity.
That's it. Yeah, bingo.
Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit where we can find Anera and like do we ship
Nope.
worldwide or like
Yeah. For sure. We don't sell on Amazon. We don't sell on any other platforms. We sell on our website. You
okay.
could find us at, yeah, just because we want to give you the real deal. We don't want people to tamper with our products, right? Yeah, we want to go from our website straight to the customer base. So you could find us at aneralife.com, ANERALIFE.com, aneralife.com. You could follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at Anera Life. We're very social. We're always updating and trying to educate our followers. And we're just trying to grow, right? A small organic brand. We're just trying to grow. That's it. We want people to know about this product, and people deserve the right to know about this.
Definitely. So people who are suffering from inflammation and
Yeah,
if you want more energy from the
that's right.
cellular, like go check them out, aneralife.com, and that's where you can find it. And go follow them if you guys have any questions.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, for anybody out there, you could hit me up on Anera Life on my IG or Facebook anytime. DM me anytime, and I'd love to answer any of your questions.
Yeah, thank you, Chang, for all your
Yeah.
time and knowledge about NNN and this amazing brand that
Yeah.
we're giving to the world, this amazing, pure quality brand of NNN.
Thanks a lot,
Thank
Ben,
you.
for having me. Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.